Greeting Rangers, I'm Ranger Descheenie, park guide at Hubbell Trading Post National Historic Site, and I have my very good friend here, Rita the sheep. This is one of the best seasons of the year because in the Navajo culture and many other cultures, winter stories are shared among the people. Today I would like to share this story called How the Stars Fell into the Sky. How the Stars Fell into the Sky, a Navajo Legend. Written by Jerrie Oughton and illustrated by Descheenie. When the pulse of the first day carried it to the rim of night, first woman said to first man, "The people need to know the laws. To help them, we must write the laws for all to see." "Write them in the sand," he told her. "But the wind will blow them away," she answered. "Write them on the water then," he said, and turned to go, having more important matters on his mind. "But they will disappear the moment I write them on the water," first woman called out. First man turned back impatiently and looked at her squatting there on the rim of night, a blanket of stars at her feet. "Why don't you write them in the sky?" he said. "Take your jewels there and write them in the sky." And so she began, slowly, first one and then the next, placing her jewels across the dome of night, carefully designing her pattern so all could read it. But first woman was not alone. Behind a low tree, Coyote crouched, watching her as she crafted her careful mosaic on the blackberry cloth of night. He crept closer. "What are you doing?" he called to her in a voice that sounded like the whine of an arrow whistling in the wind. "Why are you tacking up the night sky with your jewels?" "Oh," she answered, deliberately shifting a star. "I am writing the laws so all the people can read them. There will be no confusion if we can always see the laws." Her hands glowed from the warmth of stars she was touching, and she smiled as she toiled. "May I help?" Coyote asked. First woman nodded. "Begin here," she said, and handed him a star. Coyote hung the star and stepped back to look. He hung another and another, but for each star he hung, first woman's blanket held 100,000 more. "This is slow work," he grumbled. "Writing the laws could take many moons," she said, and began humming to herself. "Can we find a faster way and be done?" Coyote asked. "Why finish?" she answered. "What is there to do next that is half so important as writing the laws?" "The people will see these laws before they enter their hogans at night. The young mother will sing of them to her child. The lonely warrior crouching in an unknown country will look up and warm himself by them." Writing the laws may be what I do each night for the rest of my life, but Coyote lacked first woman's patience. He loved best to see a job finished. Impatiently, he gathered 2 corners of first woman's blanket, and before she could stop him, he flung the remaining stars out into the night, spilling them in a wild disarray, shattering first woman's careful patterns. First woman leaned far into the night and watched the tumbling stars. "What have you done, you foolish animal?" she shrieked at Coyote. He crept away while first woman wept because there was no undoing what Coyote had done. As the pulse of the second day brought into being, the people rose and went about their lives, never knowing in what foolish haste Coyote had tumbled the stars, never knowing the reason for the confusion that would always dwell among them. Did you enjoy that wonderful story, How the Stars Fell into the Sky? I sure did. Coyote can be very mischievous at times, but we can also learn from him. I have a family activity for you all to enjoy. Tonight or any other night, take your family outside and enjoy the night sky. Don't forget your blankets and your hot cocoa. And retell them the story of Coyote and first woman. When you come back inside, I want you to create your very own constellation using any kind of medium. I have created my very own, and it's my ranger hat. And before I leave today, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I also attach a video from my fellow MPS family wishing you happy holidays. Hagonet.
Welcome to Descheenie National Monument. My name is Carolyn Labat-Bigay, and on behalf of our sister parks, Hubbell's Trading Post National Historic Site and Navajo National Monument, we'd like to wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Remember, be safe.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Navajo National Monument.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year!
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Yate Keshmish and a Happy New Year. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Also, I want you guys to be safe out there.
Don't forget you can become a Junior Ranger at Hubbell Trading Post National Historic Site. You can request a Junior Ranger booklet at www.nps.gov/HUTR.